it's Melanie Hinds. It's your fast-paced Iraqi dinar somewhere on the net. I wear my fun hat because I need to be warm today. And for all you people that comment and say, do you not have heat in your house? Well, I live in an 1890s Victorian. I'm a Florida girl living in Maine. What don't you know about my story by now? So God called me out of my corporate finance position when I lived in Boca Raton, Florida for 20 years, and I really loved it there. I loved the heat. I used to come out of a mall, get into my car, and love the hotness of the car. So I really don't fit here. So quit asking me questions about whether of course we have heat, right? It's just, I'm always cold. So welcome to my life. Welcome to my husband's life. He bought me leg warmers, and I'm so excited. They came in today. Leg warmers like the 80s. You remember those? 70s and 80s when aerobics first started, people wore leg warmers. He got me some from my favorite company, Bombshell, which is where these tights are from. So guys, I just love this company. They're athletic wear from Bombshell. That's where these tights came from, but a lot of them have holes. They must be in a warmer climate. So the leg warmers are perfect. They came in today. That was God rewarding me for all I've been through. So, enough about me. Here's the intel. But guys, I always laugh. I got through all your emails, and I'm not answering another darn email tonight because I got through them all this after the Lord led me to, and OMG, some of you guys, I'm telling you. And look, it's not the time to find a bank. It's the wrong time to find a bank. If you're using my strategies, just wait. God will give me the bridge strategy and we'll all figure it out together, okay? So no worries, quit stressing, but you need to understand. So study the information, knowing that you can't do any of it until after my live stream that says the time is now. If I have somebody else say, I talked to my banks and they're not gonna do Iraqi dinar, duh, that's what banks are required to say because it legally hasn't been put back on Forex. So listen to the Zoom again, and if you, please don't get offended at my frustration of getting all these questions at the last minute. Okay, so please give me some grace. Comment down below. I forgive you. And yeah, forgive me for being frustrated because I'm only human. I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put your blame on me. So listen, you just have to understand how it works. Okay, I'll see you live tomorrow for Coffee and Conversation. So they sent me a bunch of new articles. So what was the big thing out of today? The hospital opened up in Baghdad. Prime Minister al-Sudani, I put a picture of it. It's beautiful, just like it's an architectural marvel how the Central Bank of Iraq looks in downtown Baghdad. The hospital is even more impressive, in my opinion. And so he also affirms, they sent me some more articles about what they send this afternoon. He said they've been busy, not much time. He said, those guys are great. He said they missed our broadcast this afternoon. Which is morning here, it's afternoon there. He goes, whatever. He said, there are some very beautiful horses over here. He sent me some pictures of the Summer Horses Beauty Championship. So thank you for that. I appreciate that. Healthcare is very big over here now. Iraq has everything necessary to cure and advance pharmaceutical industry. They're getting into the pharmaceutical industry. It's all part of them getting their non-oil revenues. Coming at the new times for the agriculture here in Iraq. Iraq exports 13 diverse agricultural commodities. I'm not going to go into detail because this is my summary. And I had that little meltdown about all the questions you guys asked me and about my kingdom strategies to do a safe exchange. Guys, you just have to study the information until I do my live stream that says the time is now. We're that close. And then he said, our yesterday is your Saturday, LOL, Master Sergeant Scott. He goes, you read this article, but what you might not know about it is this is the new auction platform. And through this platform, they sell the dollar that has been paid to them from other countries and sell the same dollars for the currencies in their basket instead of the Federal Reserve or the Treasury Department as they did in the past. I hope this helps. So saith your friend, Master Scott. Thank you for that. We have achieved a great achievement in abroad remittances. Guys, I've already read that, but did you understand that? I'm going to read that again for your purposes. He goes, you read this article, but what everybody doesn't know about this is that the new auction platform, and through the platform, they sell the dollar that has been paid to them from other countries and sell the same dollars for the currencies in their basket instead of the Federal Reserve or the Treasury Department as they did in the past. In other words, the Central Bank of Iraq is the mothership. And because of the new systems, all those dollar transactions go through the banks, the correspondent banks down beneath them that are participating in the same very fancy dancy, stable and secure system. I think that's what he means. And please comment down below, you guys, under my video if I corrected that correctly. P.S. This is exactly what your friend said. So everybody over there is supporting us on this platform. And we thank you, Master Sergeant Scott, and my friend, that special friend that has been with me for a long time. And then also new participant in the chat, Jack. We love you guys. We'll be live tomorrow, whichever day that is your time. It'll be Sunday morning here. We'll be live tomorrow. I don't know what time, but I'm telling you, I'm taking a break tonight because I took some of my afternoon and just got through my emails. God knew I'd be stronger. I just took my shake. So non-oil GDP growth in 2024 reaches unprecedented levels. They need to do that, guys. This is what they've been working towards, and they've achieved it. He says, in conclusion, Salih confirmed that the central bank functions as the government's financial agent, overseeing the central management of both of external and domestic public finances, while also coordinating government payments and managing public liquidity according to precise accounting standards and technical procedures. I bet the auditors reviewed that. I bet they did. And technical procedures. He reiterated that the methodologies employed by Iraq's financial institutions are in line with global best practices aimed at achieving the country's strategic economic objectives. This sounds like exactly what I would write as an auditor with Pricewaterhouse. So their auditors are all over them like white on rice. Like, I don't even know if that's a approved term these days. I don't know. Hopefully I didn't offend anybody, but just saying. They're talking about GDP. An accountant studied this before it was released. I guarantee. I'll read it more in detail tomorrow, guys. I'm a little loopy today. Can you tell? Because it's my Sabbath rest. Did I get a lot of rest? Here, not really. I really didn't. I tried. Between buying a new house, talking about buying a new house, looking at items that we might buy for the new house, but waiting to order all of them because we got to wait until we get in the house. So here's the summary of everybody else. Mark Z. In Iraq, it appears the final step in de-dollarization is happening. This is what I was told, although my one contact told me not to worry about all and this de-dollarization before the change. But the Central Bank of Iraq is claiming they sold $1 billion in 4 days. They keep saying auctions have stopped, but we are seeing evidence they are still moving. And that, go back to my former comment that I read to you from over there, so it's not confusing. They keep saying auctions have stopped, but we are seeing evidence they are still moving foreign currency. We are not sure what is going on. Well, we know here, don't we? Because they just explained it. So they're not sure what's going on, but we do because we've got the best team on the ground there that loves us and gives us special information. Samson said, Central Bank work on the electronic platform has stopped. I'm not even going to read Jeff because evidently there's been some infighting between the crews, but I don't know. I don't know whether I should read this or not. I haven't read it yet. So I hope you're laughing with me. You might not be. I don't know. It's whatever. I love you, whether you love me or not. I don't care. One of the things that the central bank is stating, this is Jeff. Okay, one of the things the central bank is stating they're going to do is end the old electronic system that exclusively works with the dollar and transition to a different type of banking system. I have discussed this ad nauseum with my boards. I will do this again in the morning. Please get on my live stream tomorrow morning. I'm going to try to go at 9 so you still have time to get to church if you're on the East Coast. I'm going to try to be live at 9, so I hope you'll get on it. And transition to a different type of banking system where the local Iraqi banks can start doing their own sending of foreign currencies and no longer just the dollar, multiple different, it's called direct banking. But to do that, the U.S. sanctions need to be lifted off of Iraq. That's why this whole time they've only been able to exclusively work with the U.S. dollar. Okay, that's over. Go back to my original comments that was from Secret Agent Man and crew. Militia Man, there's a difference between dollar auctions and the reinforcement mechanism that used today. Militia Man and crew have been quite clear. There's going to be a change. The dollar auctions are going to stop and there's something different. We have been spot on about the fact that the dollar auctions are going to go away, and they have. Frank 26, Firefly, television is doing an 11-page document. We've seen it before, but they're re-showing it to us. It's instructions to the all-new money exchange centers. They have been opened up and what they can expect and how much to give on damaged notes being returned to citizens. It's like they are telling exchangers a lot of 3-0 notes are about to be returned. Frank, that's exactly what they're doing. Like I told you, these banks would be very essential. Collecting the 3-0 notes is going to be massive. Mark Z, again, Question, where will the new rate show first? Mark Z. If it follows in Kuwait's footsteps, it will quietly be released. Maybe people will do some exchanging and then it will show publicly on Forex. But in today's world and the speed of the internet, my guess is we will see it at the same time. You guys will probably hear it from folks like Mark, and then we'll be able to go look at it. That's my opinion. I agree with him. Bruce is in this summary today. Iraq has brought a new in-country rate. We heard about this New Year's Day. In Iraq, they're removing the higher denominations, the $25,000 notes, the 10K, the 5K, and the 1K, the high 30 notes. Now those are the notes that we have. We're going to be able to exchange at a very high rate, very high. We're getting huge rates on the dinar that we have, but in Iraq, they're exchanging those with 25 dinar, 10, 5, 1 dinar. In other words, without the 30 lower denoms. They're making those announcements on television in Iraq. We look like it could get started. They're calling it this weekend, as late as Sunday. We should be getting our notifications and we should be able to get started with our exchanges. So guys, there's only two ways to exchange. You look at my pinned comment down below, or you follow the instructions, or whoever you're following. Definitely follow their instructions. If you're just coming to me for the summaries, follow the person you love's instructions, okay? Or if you don't have instructions from somebody else, you can always follow me. Just subscribe, tap the bell, make sure you get on the live stream that said the time is now, or you can always weigh your options. Wait till it happens. I'm just saying, it's good to have options, don't you think? My dog Tuck thinks so. That's why he's sitting here. He's all happy, clean, and we had a successful puppy day spa day, even though it was the Sabbath rest. That's it. I'm up to date as of today, January 4th. I hope you appreciate this summary. I apologize for my giddiness and if you got an email that was a little not so happy, that's why. I have explained it to you. So my pre-RV process is pretty much, you still need to understand it, but because it forms the foundation of steps 2 and 3. It's like saying, don't read the Old Testament, just read the New Testament and understand it all. No, you need to start with the steps. There's 3 steps and then a bridge strategy. Okay? I love you all. Talk to you later. Bye.